yeah, hold on. Now, yeah, we're recording. Yeah, we're recording. This is so cool. All right, so none of that got recorded. Well, that's fine. So go ahead, ask your questions.
We've found a solution then. No, that's brilliant. Now, the next question in my head now is the 5-day, the Unleash the Power of Your Voice challenge. Tell us more about that.
Okay,
for anybody that hasn't read anything yet.
Okay, yeah, well, I don't know whether people have heard about the music stuff. You know what's so interesting? We have an amazing woman with us. Sidika is your name? Do you want to, since, you know, about the challenge, bottom line about this challenge, the purpose of it is to support professional healers to unleash the power of their voice, because the professional healers, be they coaches, be they musicians, be they massage therapists, be they therapists, you know, people who have prior to the pandemic met with people face to face, and suddenly, you know, or, you know, with healing touch, and suddenly they're in a situation of not being able to do that. Or it's like, you know, your path is a healer, but you don't know how you could do that at this point. Or if you are, it's very, are you in a cafe? It's very noisy.
Walking across Joan's here. Just want to get
Oh,
here.
Joan, hello.
You just keep talking.
Okay. Well, I'm demonstrating right now, because what this unleashing the power of your voice is what we're going to be doing is
Okay.
Oh, I know what we could do. Patricia?
I think she needs to mute.
Back into the silence here.
Right, well, it doesn't matter either. What we could do is you could ask a question, then mute, and then come back, you know, and then come back on.
Yeah. No, the question was really about the power of the voice and the professional healers.
Right. Healers' voices need to be heard now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, now. This is not the time to, and I have trained over, I don't even know how many at this point, tens of thousands if we're talking about, you know, in the you know, large sessions and the 2 TED Talks in the United Nations and the blah, blah, blah. But, you know, in personal one-on-one and in groups, I have trained over 1,000 over the 25 years of my career. And what I have really noticed is that there are, particularly today since the pandemic, is that there are 2 camps. There are those who are, you know, facing the pandemic and they're jumping in, you know, like that's what we're dealing with now. You either jump in and go with the flow and you really have the opportunity to move forward, or they're the ones who are hiding behind this pseudo-spiritual, enlightened language, hiding this deeper fear of, oh my God, but I'm a healer and I'm supposed to have it all together and I don't, and I can't let anybody know. You know, and those are the ones who, it's not just with healers, it's with everyone, you know, but this is a time of sink or swim. You know, we're on the Titanic. You're either gonna let go, and none of us knows where we're going, and you know, or we have 9 minutes left, just to let you know.
Right. Question, if I can move over to it here, there's something I want to quote. Yeah, I want to quote, unveil the secret to tuning your voice like an instrument that can transform inner chaos into inner calm and attract new clients to you.
Right.
That is powerful. And there's obviously a deep dive into some specific tool or strategy or tools and strategies to create this vibrational shift. So can you talk a wee bit more into that?
Sure.
Please.
Yeah, that's a great question. So, well, the proof is in the pudding. Like, well, you didn't see us the 20 minutes before with the, mayhem of the internet. But you are now. How are you experiencing me right now? Do you experience me as stressed and trying to get it right and perfect, or trying to be Miss Perfect interviewee? No, I don't care.
No.
I care about,
You're gliding into it and flowing.
It's so fun. That's the fun. And that's my purpose on this earth. That's why I'm alive. I've been living this way for the majority of my life at this point. My life, I have been to hell and back many times before. I have lived through 3 wars with bombs literally blasting in front of me. And you know about that, living in Ireland, when I lived in Israel for 25 years. And after we did when the Intifada came in 2000, I've always known, what you didn't hear in the recording is that I always knew the power of my voice since I was a little girl and have followed it. So fast forward a bazillion years and, being in Israel, which I never thought I would end up there. And there I am in the middle, and this is after the CBS stuff. Then I moved to Israel, and there, the Intifada starts, the Mideast crisis starts. And I'm from California, positive thinking, law of attraction, just hold in mind the best, and, you can do anything. I never lived through a war. It's like, what do you do then? And I knew that if I reacted at all, then I'm contributing to the problem because the power of my voice. And, following that, then the research ended up coming. Then after those 3 years of the research, I went back to see what did we do every week over a 3-year period that allowed for those parameters to happen. And you know what the first one always was? The silence and the focus, no matter what. Because I had my whole career, my whole spiritual life, my own personal integrity, everything on the line during that test. And it was just by necessity. Well, that's enough. It's not about everything else. It's about daring to stop long enough and daring to be who you are. Get off your high horse. Get off your either spiritual high horse that you know better. Boy, do I know that one. Of spiritual pride, which thinly veiled my lack of esteem within me because I didn't want you to see how deep within I felt like this.
That gives you some wisdom.
Yeah, and where the power comes from is not hiding from that, but loving that place. Yeah. And what this therapeutic singing approach is, that is, there are now 60,000 hours and 4 scientific projects testing it in war with post-trauma in a variety of applications, but most importantly, it's about supporting you in showing up in your power and being the instrument that you are. The approach is called Voices of Eden because it's a living experiment of creating Eden on earth, one authentic, healed voice at a time. I'm one person amongst billions. We each have our voice, and each voice is really, really important. And the reason, it's my birthday next week, and I've been on this August month of expansion, and every day I've been going through the alphabet. Today is day U. Dayu, what's coming up today, I haven't done my little video yet, but it's like unified in unity. And what I mean by unity is like unity from the inside out. To dare own your power, dare allow. And this whole thing, you know, like the money issue with healers, and this is another thing I hear and why I'm doing this. No, but I don't like the marketing. No, I don't like the online. It's like, that's victimy. And I get it. I don't like it either. And look, I mean, everything's falling apart with this technology, and here we are. It's not stopping us. And I think that that's a very, very powerful and positive thing, because what I'm hoping is that it shows that you don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a certain way. You can just show up as you are. And in this modality, it's very simple. It's a resurgence of an ancient feminine healing sound way that bypasses intellect and takes you into your higher mind, takes you into your grounded power. It's a feminine paradigm. And what's most powerful about it, what I find for myself and, you know, and the clients that I've worked with over the years, and particularly in these days, you know, where you know, we're in unprecedented times, is that it gives you a way to connect with that part within you that knows, you know, but you don't have words for, and then allows you to bridge that with your cognitive expression. And that's what's coming up today. We're living in this latent period, you know, with one foot in one world, and we don't have the foot in the next one because that hasn't happened yet. It's like this pregnancy period. It's very exciting. It's like great. It's not for sissies. It's not for people at the beginning of their way. It's for people who have been around the block several times, and they're really ready to be heard.
It's a great time to be alive.
I know, it's so wonderful.
We're very lucky. No, thank you. That's brilliant. Your wording is extremely good. You're really drawing me in. And I know we're getting short time. I can't really see probably 3-4 minutes now.
No, we have 1 minute and 59 seconds. 1 minute and 57 seconds. 1 minute and 55 seconds. 53.
I'm going to say very, very quickly,
51.
I know there's free gifts and all the rest on Facebook groups and community in the Unleash the Power of Your Voice 5-day challenge. So everyone, come on, join up. The link is below this video. Whenever I send it out, I include the link, and just follow Eliana.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. There are prizes too. It's a game. But what I can guarantee you, there's no cost to it. There actually is a cost. Your anxiety, your stress, your self-consciousness, and come with your stress, your anxiety, your self-consciousness, because you're safe here. And if you follow this amazing woman, Patricia, you will like this. It will be an added support for you, and you will find that you will leave that 5-day challenge with your voice harnessed. And I promise that, well, if you come and you participate, by the end of that week, your voice will be heard. You'll be seen and heard for who you are authentically, imperfectly perfect you, because your voice really makes a difference. And I invite you to do something kind for yourself today, because you really, really deserve it. And I'd be so delighted if you come join us. We're going to have a lot of fun together.
Yeah, authenticity. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you very much. And thank you, everybody that's listening, and those that are listening to the replay. Thank you very much for coming on. So I think that's probably us wrapping up now.
Yeah. Siddika, do you have a question in the thank you for coming on with us, Siddika.